The gut microbiome serves as the biological control center for human digestion, your immune response, and your mental state. We are going to execute a 10-step protocol to remodel this internal ecosystem and permanently end the cycle of chronic bloating and inflammation. Short-chain fatty acids, or SCFAs, drive this repair process. SCFAs are small 2 to 4 carbon chain substances produced by gut bacteria during the fermentation of dietary fiber. Butyrate, a specific SCFA, serves as the main source of energy for colonocytes, the cells lining your intestine, and is responsible for maintaining the integrity of the gut barrier. Modern ultra-processed diets and the habit of constant grazing throughout the day mechanically starve the bacteria that produce these essential molecules. This resulting SCFA deficiency triggers a breakdown in the intestinal wall, leading directly to leaky gut, chronic fatigue, and digestive irregularity. Maximizing SCFA production through targeted additions and subtractions provides a mechanical pathway to healing that functions independently of standard restrictive dieting. Step 1 requires front-loading your daily meals with fermented foods like kimchi, yogurt, or miso to introduce live probiotics into your system. Stanford researchers discovered that a 10-week diet high in fermented foods successfully lowered 19 different inflammatory proteins in blood samples. Step 2 involves feeding these bacteria with specific prebiotics and resistant starches found in garlic, bananas, and cooled potatoes. Resistant starch intentionally bypasses human stomach digestion, allowing it to reach the colon completely intact. Once there, your gut bacteria ferment this intact starch directly into the healing molecule, butyrate. You must scale up your starch intake gradually to prevent severe gas, as the system needs time to adjust to the increased fermentation. Step 5 introduces polyphenols and omega-3s. Polyphenols are plant compounds found in green tea and berries that support the growth of beneficial bacteria while selectively suppressing harmful strains. Aggressively adding these categories creates a fertile biological environment where SCFA producers can outcompete toxic bacteria for resources. Step 3 is a pantry audit to eliminate ultra-processed foods, or UPFs. UPFs are industrially manufactured products containing refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and artificial additives rarely found in household kitchens. Industrial emulsifiers, such as polysorbate 80 and carboxymethylcellulose, are the most dangerous hidden ingredients in these packaged foods. These emulsifiers act like detergents, chemically stripping away the gut's protective mucus layer and breaking down the tight junctions between your intestinal cells. This structural failure allows undigested food and toxins to leak directly into your bloodstream, triggering systemic low-grade inflammation. Step 7 is reducing alcohol intake, as it acts as a biological solvent that further inflames the gaps in your gut lining. Step 4 implements time-restricted eating, which provides your digestive tract with a mandatory 12 to 16-hour daily rest period. This fasting window specifically increases Akkermansia mucinifila. Akkermansia is a specialized bacterial species that lives in the mucus layer and is responsible for rebuilding the intestinal wall. Removing emulsifiers and scheduling these fasting windows provides the physical conditions necessary to seal a compromised intestinal barrier. Step 6 is optimizing hydration to keep the newly repaired mucosal lining plump and to assist in transporting fiber through the digestive tract. Step 8 requires mindful eating and smaller portions, ensuring that mechanical digestion is completed through chewing before food ever reaches the stomach. Step 9 is committing to daily physical movement to trigger peristalsis, the involuntary muscle contractions that push material through the gut. Physical movement has been proven to independently multiply SCFA-producing bacteria, regardless of your specific dietary intake. Step 10 is prioritizing sleep and stress management to protect the gut-brain axis, the communication network connecting your nervous system and your digestion. Chronic cortisol spikes from stress chemically alter the gut pH, which can paralyze digestion and trigger flare-ups of IBS. IBS, or irritable bowel syndrome, is a chronic disorder involving abdominal pain, bloating, and irregular bowel habits. The most effective diet remains ineffective if physical stagnation and mental stress create a toxic neurological environment for the microbiome. Ultimately, this protocol functions as a single, unified checklist for biological remodeling. To avoid overwhelming your system, select only 2 habits to start, such as 1 serving of kefir and a consistent 12-hour fast. Mastering just 2 variables creates a compounding biological advantage, making the gut resilient enough to handle the remaining steps. Consistent practice yields smoother digestion, surging daily energy levels, and the total elimination of bloating within just a few short weeks. Applying these specific protocols transforms your internal ecosystem through a predictable biological construction project.